Hello everyone once again, this is Rob. Welcome back to Media Awareness and another first reaction video. Before I continue, a reminder though, the fundraiser continues. For those of you new to my channel or unaware, I am a disabled individual and I use a motorized wheelchair slash scooter all day every day for my independence and I need your help. My insurance will not cover anything with regard to my scooter as they view it as a quote luxury item end quote, despite the fact that I am unable to walk whatsoever, in addition to being unable to use any other type of scooter or power chair, or even a standard wheelchair for that matter, as I only have limited dexterity in one hand. In addition to that, I do not have a backup scooter or wheelchair to rely on at the current time. So if my scooter should malfunction as it did a few months ago, I will yet again be a fish out of water, a scenario I want to avoid at all costs. With that stated, below the title of this video and the description below, as well as in a separate section below the information pertaining to the video I'll be reacting to, you can find a spot fund link. It is a fundraiser. It's easy to contribute. It takes a few seconds, and any and all help is welcome. I cannot stress that enough. Even $5 or $10 can make all the difference in the world, and you can even contribute anonymously. The purpose of the fundraiser is to both assist me with the ongoing refurbishing of my existing scooter, as well as to help me save for the purchase of a new scooter. I arrived at these conclusions following the malfunction, as alluded to a moment ago, whereby my battery charging mechanism had failed entirely, and for roughly 2 weeks I needed to be pushed around my own home by family and friends, severely limiting my independence. However, it was that long overdue wake-up call that I need a backup plan, and that backup plan is to have a brand new scooter to use moment to moment, day to day, every day, and my existing scooter completely refurbished, waiting in the wings to be used at a moment's notice, if necessary, when necessary. So please do what you can. I would greatly appreciate it. I do want to extend a gracious thanks to those who have contributed thus far, in addition to those who plan on contributing. Every contribution tab and will make a world of difference in my life. Thank you all. I love you all. If you're not yet subscribed to Media Awareness, my channel, please consider subscribing and becoming part of the Media Awareness family. I'd love to have you. Also, if you do so, be sure to click the bell icon. That way you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video, much like this one. So this is a first reaction to a live performance that SUEDE recently did in support of the new album Antidepressants. This is the CD, and I'll be reviewing the CD very soon on this channel. Unlike other CDs that I still have to get to, and that were delayed due to unforeseen psychological issues on my end, um, I will be getting to this a lot sooner. So stay tuned for that as well. But in support of the new album, the band has been playing various showcases and gigs all around the UK. And unfortunately, SUEDE is not a household name here in the States like it is overseas. But I was fortunate enough to latch on to them when I did and uh, found myself enamored with the music. And this CD was graciously provided by a viewer of my channel who reached out to me and asked if it would be helpful for review, and of course it will be. So I'll be doing that very soon. And this, once again, is the new album, Antidepressants, out wherever music is sold in your choice of formats currently. However, the song I'm going to be reacting to is a song called Trash. that appeared on the band's album growing up. And this is, like I said, a recent performance in support of the new album. And with all my reaction videos, I always link them below. I do this because the musicians and bands who create this music for us, the fans, do so with the utmost creativity and integrity, and they deserve all the credit in the world for their hard work. So always click on those links. In this case, it was the actual broadcast system for this particular concert. Um, Releasing it sort of track by track on YouTube, and I really appreciate that. Being a fan here in the States and not having the ability to see SUEDE live as a lot of people in the UK are currently having the ability to do. So I do really appreciate these live performances more than I can convey here. And without further ado, I'm excited to get to this. I've been holding off a few days now since I spotted this, and I wanted to share my reaction, my first reaction, all with you. So I hope you appreciate that, and I hope that you will stick around for my assessment following this performance.
I was staring at myself in the mirror this morning, and it suddenly occurred to me that it doesn't matter how many times they stamp you down, and it doesn't matter how many times they kick you into the ground, because you can always come back, because you're the lovers on the streets, you're the litter on the bridge. What are you? That's what we are. That's how we do it. Maybe it's the clothes we wear, the tasteless bracelet, the dye in our hair. Maybe it's our kookiness.
So there you have a SUEDE, or as they're known here in the States or in certain other regions, the London SUEDE, performing Trash from the album Growing Up. And they're doing this performance in support of the new album, which was just released the other day, September 5th, Friday. And the album's of course, is called Antidepressants. This is ZV, and I'll be reviewing this very soon. However, let's talk about this performance. Uh, I can really honestly say, for me, the most impressive thing about seeing bands like Suede and uh, other bands from other countries, for that matter, performing in areas where they are known is always an incredible feeling and an incredible experience for me as a fan, because I can share in the enthusiasm of a fan singing along with a song that you love. And for me, these are songs that I'm still like getting familiar with. I'm a new Suede fan, but uh, people that these songs were part of their, uh, you know, growing up and their years of maturing. These are, just secondhand, and it really, really amazes me that that's an occurrence. But it's also really cool that is occurring here, and everyone is obviously really psyched. And uh, this performance was rock solid. Um, the band is definitely in the pocket. Rhythm section is really tight, and Brett's vocals and overall charisma is really winning over the crowd, which is typically the case from what I've seen of live performances of Suede thus far. There never seems to be any kind of detracting factor from a live performance. These are all really impressive, and it doesn't matter if they're doing songs from the back catalog in this case or new songs, they always really come across professional and like new, like they were just recorded yesterday. And this is a song, like I said, from the album Growing Up from several years back. But with all of that stated, it's a solid performance. I hope that I can do reactions to more of these as they are posted, and I will do so, whether they are new songs or old songs. Um, from what I've heard of the new album, and I've listened to it several times since obtaining it, it is a great album. And I don't want to spoil anything for my album review, so I'm going to stop at that. But promise you, the album review is coming soon, and stick around, subscribe, and you'll be able to see that full review of this album. But I'm just going to say it's a great album, and leave it at that for right now. And if you're not familiar with Suede or the London Suede, I recommend checking them out if you just liked what you saw. This is Rob with Media Awareness. Have a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are. Take care. Bye.